On today's video, we're going to give you 12 things you need to know if you're planning a move to Cary, North Carolina. Hello everyone, this is Chris Morton, real estate broker with eXp Realty in Raleigh, North Carolina. First thing you need to know about Cary, North Carolina is it's very competitive. Cary is one of the most popular and certainly one of the fastest growing, if not the fastest growing city in the Triangle. It's in hot demand for lots of reasons that we're going to go into in this video. Just know that if you're planning a move to Cary and you're planning on buying a house, you better be prepared to put on your big boy pants. The next thing you need to know about Cary, it's getting very crowded. So back to it being competitive and being one of the most popular cities in the Triangle, that means it's getting more and more crowded. Currently about 170,000 people call Cary home. That number is growing by the day, so just be prepared. If you're planning a move to Cary, you better be prepared to get to know your neighbors because they're going to be pretty much elbow close to you. Next thing you need to know, Cary has a nickname. So locals call Cary Containment Area for Relocated Yankees. That's what we say it's short for. But really, in the last few years, because it's become such a melting pot, the locals in Cary, the people who live there, have kind of embraced that term and they wear it as a badge of honor. Next thing you need to know, Cary has become a shopping mecca. So lots of people are moving into Cary, therefore lots of shopping is following them. The most notable one we need to tell you about is one we've talked about and raved about for a few months now, and that is Fenton. Fenton is a 92-acre mixed-use development pretty much in the heart of Cary. Super easy to get access to this complex. It's shopping, dining, office space, has a really great movie theater. More and more shops are coming all the time to Fenton. Can't wait for it to be fully developed out. We are looking forward to doing a walking tour video, so more on that soon. We'll be dropping that video as soon as we are able to do so. Beyond Fenton, there's also lots of other shopping like Crossroads Plaza, which is sort of on US 1, very easily accessible. Lots of big box stores in Crossroads. Really just about anything you could imagine is there. As well, there's Waverly Place, which is further on down into Cary. Really great complex. Has really reinvigorated itself over the last few years. Some great stuff there, including a Shake Shack, the only Shake Shack in our area so far. Also the Shops of Kildare, really great shopping center, pretty much a local shopping center with the exception of the fact that it's got the Trader Joe's for the area, one of 3 or 4 Trader Joe's in the Triangle. Also, we should let you know there are 20 Starbuckses in Cary. Unbelievable. Also, if you are really into grocery stores, Cary has got you covered. Just about any kind of grocery store is in Cary, including Whole Foods, Publix, Wegmans, Trader Joe's we've already talked about, Lidl, Aldi, just about anything you can imagine. Harris Teeter is in Cary, including a lot of international grocery stores. Because of the diversity of people that live in the Cary area, really just about any kind of grocery store is there, including one of our favorites, H Mart, which is this megapolis grocery store that is an Asian grocery store. It's so big, it even has a food court. Never seen anything like this before. Definitely when you come to Cary, we encourage you to walk around H Mart. You will not be disappointed. Next thing we need to tell you about is the home prices. So back to the competitiveness of Cary, the crowdedness of Cary, it's causing home prices to go up. As of right this minute when we're filming this, only about 16% of the homes in Cary are new construction. That has a lot to do with the fact that Cary has been very aggressively built out over the years since it started booming right when Research Triangle Park came online. So just know that if you're planning to buy new construction, you probably are going to be looking in some of the other cities like Holly Springs or Apex or Morrisville. And in fact, because there's such little amount of new construction in Cary, the median price for a brand new construction home, single family in Cary, is $880,000. And if you are looking for a new construction townhome, better be prepared to spend around $510,000. And if you're thinking about a resale home, know that if you are going to be buying a single family resale home in Cary, be prepared to spend around $678,000. As well, the median price for a resale townhome in Cary right now is $428,000. And again, this is all comes back to the fact that Cary is very competitive. Lots of people want to live there, and it's certainly driving up prices. Next up, we need to tell you about all of the great parks and green space in Cary. There are over 30 parks in Cary, including the 310-acre Bond Park and the 140-acre Hemlock Bluffs. Beyond that, there is a 70-mile, yes, you heard me right, 70-mile greenway system in Cary, so definitely lots of opportunities to get out and be one with nature. And speaking of getting out and doing things, we also need to let you know about the things to do in Cary, starting with the Coca Booth Amphitheater, which is this really great outdoor amphitheater where major acts come all the time to perform. There's 7,000 seats available in this amphitheater, so really great opportunity to be out, especially when the weather's good, and catch a great act. Next up, we need to let you know about the Cary Art Center, which is in downtown Cary. Great opportunity to catch some new up-and-coming performers. Next up, we need to tell you about the Chinese Lantern Festival. This is a big event that happens during the holiday season, celebrating the culture of the Chinese people. This past year, over 200,000 people came and saw these amazing lanterns. Definitely something you need to put on your calendar should you be planning a move to the Triangle, but especially if you're planning a move to Cary. Also, as we said, one of the other great things about Cary is all of the parks and greenway systems such as Bond Park, Hemlock Bluffs, and all of the greenways that we just talked about. Definitely some great opportunity to get out and get some fresh air. Cary is definitely a great place to get out and commune with nature. And also another really great thing to do in Cary is go hang out in the downtown Cary area. Lots of really cool little shops, restaurants, and the soon to be completed in about a year, Cary Park is in downtown Cary, not to be missed. Next thing we need to tell you about is the commute times from Cary. And this is really one of the reasons why Cary is so popular and why it shines so brightly is its location. It's really centrally located in the area such that you're only 15 to 20 minutes from downtown Raleigh, about 14 to 20 minutes from RDU Airport, and about the same 14 to 20 minutes to Research Triangle Park, and finally only about 18 to 25 minutes to downtown Durham. So really a great location. Again, this is one of the many reasons why Cary is so popular with so many people. Next thing we need to tell you about, the downtown is up and coming, and we've talked about this really briefly a second ago. It definitely deserves to be talked about in detail. Cary's downtown, unfortunately for its size, is really underdeveloped, but that is rapidly changing. Lots of new shops and lots of new restaurants are coming to downtown Cary. And also the 7-acre Cary Park is undergoing some major renovations right now. Going to be an exciting transformed space, expected to be complete the summer of 2023. This is going to be a destination for everyone in Cary, and definitely a lot of people from all over the Triangle are going to want to come explore the Cary Park. The next thing we need to tell you about Cary, it doesn't feel like a southern city. So because it's such a melting pot, a lot of the southern local people that were in Cary since the dawn of time have really been sort of become a minority. And so Southern culture is not something you're going to get if you're looking for it in Cary. So there are over 60 nationalities in Cary, which is really cool thing about it. It definitely has a lot of advantages if you're looking for sort of a melting pot. There's lots, as we said, great grocery stores, great restaurants we're going to talk about in a minute. But if you're looking for truly Southern heritage, Southern food, Cary's not going to be the place for you. Next thing we need to let you know about, Cary is a very well-planned city. So back since from the beginning of Cary as a little tiny town all the way into the late 1950s, it was a little tiny town. But when Research Triangle Park got underway in 1959 and IBM came soon thereafter to the Research Triangle Park area, Cary started booming because it became the bedroom community, the place that people wanted to live because it was so close to the new Research Triangle Park when they started working there. So it grew and grew, and because it relatively hasn't been a city except for the last, say, 50, 60 years, it allowed the city planners to really plan things out well. Whereas most of the triangle looks like a Rorschach test. Cary has a lot of grid systems like a lot of the cities and states out in the western part of the United States. Really easy to get around. They have lots of good signage, makes a whole lot of sense. The roads are pretty straight and long and really a good town in that regard. Next thing we need to tell you about, and we've talked about it briefly a second ago, the restaurant scene. Again, Cary is such a multicultural, diverse melting pot. The restaurant scene is going to certainly reflect that as well. Again, unfortunately, you're not going to find a lot of southern restaurants in Cary, but just about any other kind of cuisine you can imagine is there. And yes, there are some small southern restaurants around, but that's not what's notable. Everything from Indian food, Mexican food, Italian, on and on and on can be found in Cary. Also, Cary is the home of some really notable, well-known restaurants, such as Heron's, which is the AAA 5-diamond restaurant inside of the Umstead Hotel, which is on the SAS campus. One of the best restaurants in the state of North Carolina, but definitely in the Triangle, and certainly the #1 restaurant in Cary. Beyond that, there's also the Bosphorus restaurant, which is a Turkish Mediterranean restaurant that is really well known and highly regarded in Cary. Also, there's Maximilian's Grill, which has been around since 1991, has a really great menu. Great steak, by the way, and a really amazing wine list. Definitely a great destination, definitely a great place for a date, highly recommended. And the last restaurant we need to tell you about is La Farm Bakery. It's been around since 1999. It is an authentic French bakery, patisserie. Amazing, like white chocolate croissant. I'm dying thinking about it right now. Highly recommend you go check out La Farm. There's one in the airport, so that'll get your taste buds watered for the big one in Cary. So if you're planning a move either into or out of the Cary area, my real estate team and I would love to be your agents of choice. You can give us a call on the number below, email us at hello@mortonbradbury.com, or click on the link in the description. We'll be happy to help you out. As always, if you haven't already done so, like and subscribe below. We'd love to have you join us. And with that being said, we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.